Hello, everyone, and welcome to Santo Domingo. Here we are in the oldest city in the Americas. So, if you just look over here, you will see this is the oldest cathedral in all of the Americas. In that direction is the oldest fort in all of the Americas. If you want to go check out my footage of the fort, go to my Twitter page, PhD Davinsky. Okay. And I do love doves. Well, this is called a pigeon, which is kind of racist because what's a white pigeon? It's a dove. I used to love going to the park in Sydney and just feeding the doves with a loaf of bread, buy a cheap loaf of bread. But yeah, it's been a great day actually. It really has. A lot of history here. The oldest road in the Americas, the oldest cathedral in the Americas, the oldest fort in Americas. I haven't been at church, man. The last time I went to church was just before my nan passed. And I went to church. Hang on, let me see if I can put on noise cancellation, voice isolation. I don't know. A lot of babbling. But whatever. I went to church just before my nan passed, maybe like 5 years ago. And I haven't been since. And so I went into the cathedral today. I went into the sacred prayer room where only Christians could go. And I said a prayer for my family, for my loved ones, and I started bawling up pretty much instantly. And I don't cry easily. I cry maybe a few times a year, you know? Well, um, yeah, man. So I do think that Jesus is real. I think Christ is King. It was beautiful to go, especially around Christmas time with the birth of Jesus. We got a wedding going on over here. The wedding. Can I make the screen even bigger or no? I don't think so. Hang on, let me see. Nope. So yeah, man, this is the colonial zone of the of Santo Domingo. Again, it's the oldest city in all of the Americas. I just had a really good vegetarian meal. I had a veggie burger and I had some water. And I just thought, life is precious. It is. Hola, amigo. So yeah, man. Who is this? Got the Christmas decorations going up. But yeah, you see the architecture, the influence. The Santo Domingo has been ruled by the French, it's been ruled by the Haitians, it's been ruled by the Americans, it's been ruled by pirates. And now it's in the hand of the Dominicans, you know? So there's a lot of history here. That's the thing. A lot of these Caribbean islands, they don't have any, well, they have history, but they don't have anything to show for it, Whereas here, there's like, it's the largest city in the Caribbean. I mean, you can go to Aruba and you can sit by the beach, but the hell's in Aruba? Nothing. It's nothing in Aruba. You have the oldest, biggest, beautiful church in Aruba. No, you don't. I walked past about 20 FBAs before. There's like a tour group of passport bros, and they were all very fat. But I was looking, I like graffiti. I really do like graffiti. Mother Mary and the Dominican flag. I think that's Mother Mary. I just got jabbed by this thing. Ow. Mm. I want to know. Hello, how you doing, amigo? Too big for me. It's okay. I'll come back. What is this? This is that Mama Juana stuff. It's pretty good, actually. But yeah, guys, go to church, man. The Holy Spirit came over me. It really did. And all you Muslims and Hindus, you guys need to accept Jesus Christ as the Son of God, or you'll be in hellfire. You will be in hellfire because Christ is King. You understand? Comprende? Oh, there's the FBAs. So I told you those are called the FBAs. No white people? I don't know. Oh, you said no white people. Oh, yeah, it's pretty vibrant. Bro, so I was walking past the Dominican sales guy, and he said to the FBA, we said, no white people flag, black people flag. And I said, no white people. He's like, white people flag, no black people flag. Grifting. Grifting. That's some racial grifting. That's what the mulattoes do, though. They switch sides. Me no black, me no white, me no blanco, me no negro. If you ever come to DR, make sure you go to a Dominican barber. I saved Castizo with that. I was walking far from home. Saw a building high as heaven, but the doors were so small. Doors were so small. I saw children chasing rainbows and a millionaire pissing on the lawn. Naked dancers in the city. They spoke for us all, spoke for us all. I was walking far from home, and I felt your name written on the wall. I was walking over the thing still. I was walking. You know, Reapers don't believe in dinosaurs because they're a bunch of retards. And I was walking far from home, and I saw your name written on the wall. You guys, if you want to grab a mic, I'll put the. It's just like a Twitter space. So I'll put the link here. You don't need an account. Feel free to grab a mic. I just thought I'd show a bit of the Dominican life in the colonial zone. They make good pork here. I will give the Dominicans that. And I was walking far from home, and I saw your name written on the wall. For a building high as heaven, but the door was so small. Door was so small. I was walking far from home. But nothing dirtier. Good, bro. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nah, nah, nah. Australia. Yeah, it's cool. Oh, really? You'll clean my shoes? How much? How much? I want my Crocs clean. Like 100, okay? 100? I'll just give you 100 pesos. Okay? Getting my Crocs clean. So I wanted to do this actually. Getting my Crocs clean, was. I just give you 100 peso. Ah, that's something. Laborer make 500 peso a day. This is a good 500. Joke, joke. 100 good. I live here. I live here. I get Dominican price, 100 pesos. Not too much. I was walking. Yeah, it's cool. I lived in Puerto Plata, Sosua, Cabrera. Now I'm here. Man, I've never had a shoe cleaner before. This is cool. Okay. There's a bit of a difference, I guess. You know, I'm kind of sad I don't have Crocs anymore, like the stocks, because this would be good advertising. You know, these are all purpose shoes, Crocs. Let's see who else has a pair of Crocs on. This one? I was walking far from home. Yeah, bro. Yeah, look, yeah. Yeah, good, good. Excellent. No, not 500. No, no, no. I'll give you a little bit. Like, I know Dominican price. Don't worry. I'll give you a little bit. I give you money, you get food. Not yet. Nah, I need to make Dominican baby. Look, I got you. Done? Bro. That's more than enough. Come on, you know that's good. Take care, brother. I was walking far from home. Got my shoes cleaned. I was 200 peso. I gave him a. He wanted 500, but that ain't happening, bro. 500? That's a day's labor. I wanted my shoes clean though. That was good. It was good. I was like, usually I just take them. The thing with the all-purpose Crocs is that when I go to the beach, I just wash them in the ocean. But I haven't been to the beach in a while, so you know what I mean. Uh, I was walking far from home, and your name was written on the wall. Saw a building by yourself, wrong, but the door was so small. The door was so small. But yeah, you guys see the faces of the Dominicans. Very phenotypically diverse, and if you notice, they have these famous dolls, and so the dolls come in different skin tones. I'll see if I can show you a doll. You probably got one in there. I don't want to be hackers, but yeah, these dolls they don't have a face on them to show how diverse like the Dominicans are. So they leave the phenotypical facial features out of the doll, which I thought is pretty unique. Is like a multiracial Dominican identity. See if I can see one. I'm like, yeah, brother. Nah, I'm how much for massage? How much? 1,000 peso, okay? What's strong? Is it a I'll What is it? Is it a bar or a club? Hey, can I film? I'm on camera. Camera. Okay. Okay. Oh wow. Barbershop. Wait, no. I want proper later. Later. I come back. I come back. I come back. So I just got pulled into a massage parlor. I just got pulled into a massage parlor and molested pretty much. I go in there and the camera cuts out because like the thing with this internet here is as soon as you go into these buildings because they're heavy concrete, you can only go in like 2 meters and then you get no reception. So I go in there, there's a barber shop, they start putting fucking creams on my face. I'm like, no, no, no. And then they take me into this other, they drag me into the massage, like happy ending, happy ending. And I'm like, no, no, no. I just wanted a normal massage. Look, there's my country. There's my country, bro. That's Australia. My country. Allah, Kalake, Kalake, Kalake. That's all the only Dominican. And I say they're friendly people. Oh, I want a coconut. Allah, amigo. Coconut? Yeah, I'll get one. How much? 100? Mm. Mm. Bro, this guy, like, he should have cleaned my foot off. Like some soapy water in the crop. That's gross. Oh, the machete. Gracias, amiga. Thank you. Mm, fuck yeah. Oh, it's good. This is better electrolytes than a Gatorade. Gracias, amigo. Thank you. Sometimes I get the meat. I'm good. I'm chilling, bro. This motherfucker, I went in a barber shop where the prostitutes brought me in. I thought it was a regular massage. I've been wanting to get a regular massage, and she pulls me in, and there's a lot going on in there. Yeah, look at a lot. Man, I had this pizza the other night. How you doing? I'm all right, bro. I'm all right. Huh? Nah, 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 nah. I'm all right. So I had this Little Caesars. Most terrible pizza I've ever had in my life. It was disgusting. Did I lose all, bro? I walked pretty far where I'm at. I was trying to find a Scotia bank. I didn't notice one. Oh. Ah, I'm out of the colonial zone, I guess. It's a Scotia bank, yeah. Let me put that in GPS. Get into the Scotia bank. Bless you. I want to know, have you ever seen the rain falling down? Is this it? This it? No, it's not this one. All right, I'm back. I'm back in this bitch. I'm back in this bitch. The pussy is wet. The pussy is fish. All right, Mr. Zulu. Mr. Per capita. You know, I hate litter. They really need to put a death penalty in for fucking people that litter. It's like the scummiest, low social trust behavior you can do, you know? And it's just terrible. Like God gives you the most beautiful fucking planet, and you have the audacity to throw your shit on the floor. It's bad for tourism. It's disrespectful. It's basically like saying, "Hey, I'm above other people. Pick up after me." It's honestly terrible. The Indians do it a lot in Australia, and I think that when people come to a new country, they should. On the last 20 minutes of the flight, you know how you get the captain's announcement, and you can't. It comes through the TV. It comes through all the speakers. They should do that in every country you land. 20 minutes about the cultural norms, because a lot of these Chinese and Indians come to Australia and they don't know that we don't like it. And so we should educate them on our cultural norms, show them how bad littering is for the environment, for tourism, how disrespectful it is to the host nation. People that litter are parasites. They really are. And like the DR's not that dirty, really, but they could be better. They could be better for sure. Death penalty for littering. That's what I say. Guys, if you want to grab Mike, feel free. I'll put the StreamYards link in the comment section. We got about 50 people watching across the platforms. So feel free to grab a mic. Hope you're enjoying the show. It's a good live stream, I think. There's some content here. Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell you that you love me, even if it's fake. Because I don't fuck. These are called budgerigars. These are an Australian bird. My parents have a lot of these. It's sad to see how beautiful birds like shipped over the world, man. We should do what the pandas do with China. And no one should own our animals. But yeah, these are called budgerigars. They're really beautiful. My parents have about 300 of them. Um, Yeah, our birds get trafficked. You see cockatoos, you see gallards all over the world because they're just so beautiful. I used to have a budgie myself as a pet. It's called Aussie because it was green and gold like our unofficial national colors. What we want to overtake these two. Oh, ski mask. What is that? Oh yeah, and this is the thing about the DR is like you can kind of walk around wherever you want. You're not gonna, especially in the daytime. At nighttime it's probably a bit sketch. But you can't do this in Mexico. You can't like leave the hotel zone of Cancun. You're gonna be killed. You know. Here, like I'm walking past everyone. They're all friendly. It's because they don't hate white people in this country. They don't. It's unusual. Unusual, really. Usually, like these ex-colonial countries, they claim their oppressed side. They claim indigeneity. The FBA's claim their blackness, and they ignore the Europeanness. But in the DR, they don't. They respect and appreciate their European origins, which is cool. They don't have that same level of hatred. Some fake props for a baby. Not good. Not good at all. I want to know you. Um, yeah, feel free to grab a mic up on the up on the panel. Gonna get 15,000 steps today, I think. Oh, um, got the AC pumping. Let's go to your bank. A little faster without realizing. Let me check Google Maps. And let's go pull up bank. 200. Okay, we're still going. We're still going to Scotia Bank. You know, in the other countries, if you don't stop at the, the zebra crossings, you get a huge fine. Here, they're just for decoration. In the global south, the zebra crossing is for decoration. No one stops for that shit. Or if they do, it's extremely rare. And it's funny, like Thailand's even worse than here. If you go to Thailand, bro, you got to run across the road. Doesn't matter if you're on a zebra crossing, you got to run for your life. Damn. Avocado. Got 34 live listeners. I see this Payless. It's a huge franchise. I see them everywhere. I don't know what it is. So yeah, you can just see the different kinds of faces here in the DR. You know, a lot of different kinds of people. Do I give the beggar some money? I don't. I don't think I have any small change left. Oh, wait. Oh, there we go. Squishy bang. Yeah, baby. Okay. Chino. Hola. Ni hao. See the chino? What the fuck? Why is there Chinese characters on? Bro, you gotta be careful with these fucking Chinese, bro. They come in before you know it, your banks are that. I don't know, bro. I don't know who came up with this design for this fucking bro. Who came up with this design? Is this banger? Banger, did you come up with this design? What the fuck? Oh, this is Chinatown. Okay, that makes sense why I saw the Chino. Why is there a Chinatown in the DR? It's crazy, bro. I didn't go to the bank. Well, let me set my um okay. Da. I need a money, 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 money. I need a dollar, dollar, and dollar is what I need. I need a dollar, dollar, dollar. That's what I need. Oh wow. Okay. Got me going to the bank. Yeah. Oh. Just at the bank. If you join in, then go anywhere. I'm going to show you Chinatown. I need a dollar, dollar, dollar. That's what I need. What you know about this? $2,000, 2,000 peso. We get another stack. Get my card number in there. But yeah, if you ever come here, you want to go Scotia Bank, they don't have cheaper fees. And always do show you what I mean. When it says accept conversion, you never accept a conversion from name might pop up on that screen. Never accept the conversion from the ATM. Always do your bank's conversion because it's way cheaper. Hmm. Yes, we are in a bank. Hmm. No, I mean, whenever I use my card, I always disable it in case my phone gets stolen and my card gets stolen. That way, I can never use my card. Always disable it. You get money out. Okay, limit that amount. I'll limit the cash amount, then I disable my card. That way, if someone steals my okay, just make sure I limited it. Okay, okay. Change FPOS limit. Yes, current limit is correct. Now we good, baby. Let's get back to the stream. All right, so we're in Chinatown. These little Chinese parasites are up too. Not parasites, that's a bit, man. But I don't like the Chinese, man. They think they can move to everyone's country. But you can't go to China. You can't get naturalized in China. Or we hand out citizenship to them in Australia, in America. They can probably get citizenship here real easy. Well, you try to get naturalized in China, it's not going to happen. That's why I always say is what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Why should Japan be an ethno state if you've got millions of Japanese in Brazil? You've got millions of Japanese across the Western world. Same with the Chinese and Koreans. Why can they have their ethno state and live in our countries? It's even okay. You want an ethno state? Fair enough. We're going to send all of your diaspora back to your country. And if you want to change your immigration policy and open up naturalization to a cross-continental population, you can do that. Oh, you can't have millions of Chinese and Koreans and Japanese and yet have an ethno state of your own. It's hypocrisy. It's what it is. So I think we should send back all of these Orientals to their country. And hey, like if you want to live in a globalized world, we can do that. If you want to live in a multiracial world, we can do that. But you're not just going to have your little ethno states and come to our country expecting full rights. Same with the Gulf Arabs, you know? Same with them. What's going on here? So yeah, we should send back all of the Chinese, all of the Koreans, all of the Japanese. And then if they want to open up their citizenry to a cross-continental population, yeah, sure. But you can't come to our countries and get citizenship and vote if we can't do the same in your countries. You know, it's unfair. What is this? Mm. Lucky trading. Mm. It's not good, man. Is it banger? Is this the Chinese investment you're talking about? The little fucking $2 Chinese shops? A lot of investment going on by China here. They got their little demon gods out here. This is a Catholic country. Why they got the demon gods out here? Oh, I think these are the star signs actually. Yeah, yeah. I think this is like the moon sign or whatever. The monkey god. Bro, I hope that's a monkey god. And not that could, I think that's me. I'm the goat. You're the goat. Greatest of all time. We got the year. I don't know what that is. It's like choose your fighter. That one's kind of cool. What is that? Vishnu? Hello, sir. This is dragon. Okay. This one is, I don't know, a dog. This is tiger. It was a year of the tiger not long ago because they used to do that in Bangkok. This is Bowie. This is a demon. He should not be in the DR. What's this? Intelligente. This Intelligente. That's what it is, just intelligence and it's missing an ear. Ah, so that's Chinatown. There's all the Chinese investment that Banger's always talking about. I don't really see any investment except it's an enclave. So where to now? They do this in the Philippines, where like the traffic lights don't work. So they get people out in the middle of this busy crossroad and direct traffic by hand. But there are traffic lights. I don't know what they're doing. Maybe these ones here aren't working. Oh, no. Have you ever seen the rain? I think that one back there was half Chinese, half Dominican because he had a Chinese face, but he had like a bit of an afro. But he spoke Spanish. Well, I could probably catch an Uber, get home. Got a lot of walking today. Let me call an Uber. I go down some my flight and call an Uber. Be on your game though, bro. If you're walking around with your phone and get it snatched. Luckily, I'm unmuggable just because I'm that's mogged, you know. But if you don't mog like me, then be careful, man. I'm kidding. Oh, wanna know? All right, we got 50 live listeners in here, guys. If you're enjoying the that poor guy was missing his hand. No hand. They look like clean too. Like shite. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Okay. Um. Well, I haven't noticed any Pajeets here. I shouldn't say that word. Uh, I'm talking about the name. You know, I met one called that once, so that's not a slur. It's not a slur. Actually met someone with that name. It is a common name. But I haven't met any Indians, you know. I haven't seen any Indians in the DR, which is great. It's really good actually. You know, India has got to be the worst country in the world because look, when there was rumors that Trump had shut down all of the Indians from returning H-1Bs, that guy's tweaking. When he shut down all the H-1Bs, the Indians, they were talking about, oh man, it's over for us. Where are we going to go? They were brainstorming Uganda. They were brainstorming Kenya. Like, that means that those are better countries than India. Or the Chinese. Chino. Um, those are better countries than India. And yet they'll talk shit on black people. It's like, motherfucker, you can't. South Asia is the most disgusting, polluted region on this planet. It's so disgusting that even aliens know that South Asia stinks. So above Asia, above South Asia, above India, above Pakistan, above Bangladesh, there's a phenomenon called the Asian brown cloud. And so that's a semi-permanent cloud of pollution that hovers above it, where you can see from the space station. And what that does is it causes acid rain, it causes early monsoon, premature deaths of tens of millions of people every year. But so if you're on a space station, the International Space Station, and you're looking down at Earth, when you're looking down on India, you just see a cloud of stink. So that means even aliens, intelligent life forms, before they even arrived on Earth, touched ground, they would know that those are stinky, polluted, filthy people. That's what it means. But they have the audacity to come to a beautiful country that's already well developed and act like they did that. So they'll go from the slums of Mumbai to Toronto, a suburb in Toronto. We did that, sir. Sir, that is us, sir. They do the same thing in Thailand. You know, Thailand recently relaxed their visa requirements for Indians, and they've taken over places like Pattaya, Phuket. Disgusting now. They sleep on the beach, they litter everywhere. They try to do group deals for prostitutes, or they have like try to get like a coupon deal. Ah, sir, if we got 6 people, sir, can we get a discount? They negotiate with the hookers like that. So they've ruined Phuket. They've ruined Pattaya. Okay. Yeah, so terrible people, honestly. Terrible people. But yeah, they have the audacity because Thailand has had Bangkok consistently has been ranked either the first or second. It rotates between Bangkok and Hong Kong for international arrivals. Bangkok, Thailand in general has been a top 10 tourist destination for the past 15 years, 20 years for international arrivals. And so they have a thriving tourist economy. It's about 10% of their GDP. And the Indians have only recently been arriving there over the past 2 years. Star, your economy will collapse without us, sir. Star, you need us, sir. And you see, it's not even just foreigners that are sick of the Indians in Thailand, it's Thais. They go viral. Every time I'm on Instagram, I see another video of Indians behaving badly. And they have this weird complex, this superiority complex that they shouldn't have, considering how bad India is. Like they should be groveling at the feet of everyone. Like, like the BR. It's kind of chaotic, but it's not India. It's not India at all. It's a lot cleaner. People are a lot nicer. Um, Man, this is another part of this is Chinese too, where I'm at. Here, look at this. More Chinese business here. Man, there's another China guy. I'm telling you, this is how it starts. Dominicans, you better heed my warning. This is how it started in Sydney. Oh, Chinese writing, Chinese walking, trading, more Chinese. And mind you, we were just in Chinatown. So this is another street that the Chinese have taken over. Chinese, Freemasons, Dominican Republic. More Chinese here. More Chinese. 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 More Chinese. Oh man, this is bad. More Chinese. This is really bad. This whole street's Chinese. How's that? That's crazy. La Boutique. This is not good at all. This is really bad. The Chinese invasion. First, I feel like I'm in Hong Kong. More Chinese stuff. Demon God. Demon God. We got another demon God. More Chinese. Chinese there. Sooner or later, there's going to be Chinese graffiti. Oh, it's Alex. Okay. A tweaker. That's across the road. Chinese. More Chinese. You see Chinese? More Chinese. Man, this whole fucking street is Chinese. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Wow. There's more Chinese up here. Oh, the India would never clean the street like that. You see, he's cleaning up the trash. That's good. This dog. I don't like dogs. Hopefully, oh, scared me. I hate dogs, bro. I'm telling you, man, there's a Chinese invasion going on here. We out of Chinatown yet? Or- Oh shit, bro. I've been walking forever. I want to get a taxi. No, let's pull up here. Let me order a taxi. I'll be back in a minute. So I'll order a taxi. Brad. Just ordering a taxi. Fuck. But that's cool. I got a cheap rate. 11 minutes. I want quick. Make quick. Use. Okay, yep. References. Confirm black, yes. Group X or extra large group. I don't want Uber XL. Whoa. Yeah, man, but there's a Chinese invasion on. Hola, amigo. It's connecting me to a driver. Mm. He's Chinese, bro. Oh. Come on, give me an Uber. What fast? Why is it so slow? Give me a fast one. Did I get like discount? Okay, so I just showed the Chinese invasion of the DR of Santo Domingo, and that's how it starts, man. I like a whole street, Chinese, 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 another street, Chinatown. They're branching out. Used to have like one street with the gate entrance, right? And so you go in the gate, they have little demon gods lined up along Chinatown. It's usually a street, but then they've branched out now. I've gone through about two other streets parallel, it's like 5 minutes walk from Chinatown that are all Chinese owned. And I've always said this. I said, well, why should East Asians be allowed to have an ethno state, yet they feel that they can move to multiracial societies, especially Western societies? It's like, well, if you want to have an ethno state, then take back your 3 million Japanese that live in Brazil. Take back your millions of Japanese across the world, across the Anglosphere. Take back your millions of Chinese and Koreans. Because what's good for the goose is good for the gander. And it's not right, but they can have it, but they're going to invade our countries, you know? And as a European, as a white man, I have more rights to live in the DR than a Chinaman does because Europeans, we cluster together. There's some Northern European ancestry in Dominicans as well, but there's no Chinese. These Chinese people are an alien population to the DR, and they should not be here. Not be here, man. All their freaking shops are in Chinese. It's not right. Fuck. Come on, base app. Where's my vape? I lose my vape. Did I lose it? No, I didn't lose it, did I? Ah, what the fuck? Man, oh, there it is. Okay. Pull my money away in there. We ain't gonna get robbed out here, bro. But yeah, if you guys think that the Chinese shouldn't be in the DR, or if you think they should be here, grab a mic, come on up. I'll send my Uber's 10 minutes away. Yeah, guys, feel free to grab a mic. I tell you though, I'm out here, man. You gotta venture out into the barrios and through the city. This is real Dominican. See this backdrop? This is Dominican. Mm. Well, let's have a look what's going on Twitter. Guys, feel free to grab a mic. I've been holding this down for 1 hour. Please like and subscribe wherever you're watching this. Boosted in the algorithm. If you want to see more of my vlogs, showing the faces, showing the food, showing the streets. I can't really communicate with these people though, because I don't speak Spanish. All I know is que lo que. We've got 44 people, guys. If you want to grab a mic, I'm going to put it down here in the comment section. I'm going to clip my Chinese invasion part and put that as a standalone video so people can watch it because it's going to happen fast. It's what they did in Sydney. They had Haymarket, they had a street, and now all of Sydney's just basically Chinatown. You know, they have like a little fortified zone. They have a little Chinese greeting gate. They have the demon gods, and then that's their safe base. And then from there, they branch outwards. So it's a silent invasion. So they kind of fly under the radar, but they do commit a lot of different kinds of crimes. Like they flood your countries with things like fentanyl. They do tax evasion. Um, and then when they bring Chinese tourists in here, they do this in Thailand as well. So there'll be a Chinese tour company, right? So they'll pick up the Chinese tourists that arrive in Thailand. There'll be a Chinese tour company. They'll stay at a Chinese-owned hotel. They'll take them to Chinese restaurants. They'll take them to Chinese-owned attractions. So even that Chinese money that you get put in here for tourism doesn't really go to the locals. Like the Chinese tourists, they're not eating local Thai food. They're not staying at locally run Thai hotels. They're staying, and all of that money is just funneled back to the CCP. And they're very arrogant, the Chinese too. They really are. Like you'll be lining up in Thailand, some pancakes. There'll be 20 people there waiting patiently. Chinese will cut straight to the front of the line and try and order. I think this might be my Uber. Oh, yeah. No, it's not. Should I get a Presidente? Oh, another Chinese. More Chinese. More Chinese, bro. Where, bro? They're trying to blend in too. They got that flat little Indios face. They're trying to do some Mayor Dominican, pancake face. Not Dominican. You are Taino. You are Chino. You ain't Taino. You's a Chino. Straight from China. I've been racist ranting about Chinese for 20 minutes. I could go for a coconut. Let's get another coconut. Mm. Can I get a coconut, bro? Oh, I love coconut. Nah, you don't have. It's okay. Yeah, agua is the shop. It's some agua. This street here reminds me a little bit of where I used to live in Sydney, Balmain. Got like a little skyline at the background, the hill down. Reminds me of going to like East Balmain, bro. Oh yeah, I like the Dominican bodegas. So I guess some alcohol too. Let me get some alcohol. Love a Coke. Give me the Coca Cola. I love the glass bottles, man. Let me go. Can I get the King's label? Whiskey, CC. C. Please do. But yes. Thank you. Gracias. I'm just gonna get in taxi. So I just got in the Uber. So we're going over big bridge. Hmm. Yeah. As well, I might like end the stream. I was joining. I'll just show you this bridge and I'm gonna call it. Well, peace out. Like and subscribe. You'll see another stream. We talk about finance. We talk about geopolitics. We talk about the Chinese invasion of the Santo Domingo. It's been a good day. Been a good day. Do you like this city? It is fun. There's the fort that I was at down there. Peace.